Right, week 3, short game session. Putting as we miss some easy putts for par and we missed the easy birdie putt which cost us the break 90 at Omaha. But yeah, duffed the early chip. So we're going to start with a bit of chipping whilst we've still got some more sunlight and then move on to putting. So the plan for the week, short game practice, play Waipu, which hosts some stunning views and some fast green and a personal favourite. Okay, 6 white, 6 yellows. Going to alternate clubs. White ball is going to go for the blue one, yellow here is going to go for the green one. Alright, and we're going to try and get it up and down from 4 of the 6. Oh, that got a very lucky bounce. It's a bit better, it's long though, that is very long. Wow. Come on. Alright, good line. Let's see how many of these we can get up and down. Lipped out on that one. Alright. Right, so I'm going to chip from over there. I reckon I need to land anywhere in between this. I'm not sure if you can see this. I think that's the kind of landing spot I'll need from over there. The good thing over here is we have a couple of different lies as well. Let's go with 52, so we're about 40 meters from target. A little short of my landing spot, but good start. Come on, roll in now. Okay, that's 2 pretty solid ones in a row. So it goes to show the importance of thinking of where you want to land the ball. That's good. Oh, no, long. Unless it bites. Oh, it did. Oh! No, not checked up just enough. Right, okay, I have actually landed all of those last ones short. Come round. Okay, it's not the worst, it's not the best. Alright, see if I can putt the worst and the best ball. Oh god, not like that, you gotta hit it, son. Got to hit it. Right, let's reload it. Okay, right, let's choose random spots. Alright, this is how we go, choose the lies, boy. That needs to hit the pin. That's the shot I don't like. And again, twice in a row. Come on. Oh! Alright, I tried then just slowing it down a little bit. Alright, 60 degree, same thing. Yeah, that's certainly better. That's much better though, that is much better. So we'll take that, we will take that. Damn it. And if anyone has any nice chipping drills, please let me know. Would love to have some new putting drills, no chipping drills, sorry. Let's see. See, with bunkers, what I normally do is just try and get out. So now I'm going to try and get out, but get it towards that blue one, so. See, that is basically the limit of my bunker game. It's out, but you know, I'm this far away from my handicap, that's probably fine. Again, if I was going for that near hole, it'd be awesome. Right, because I always go for my 60 degree, so maybe the solution is changed to the 52 degree, but let's see. Oh, we'll take that. Okay, maybe I will use my 52 degree from there. Jesus. How's it going?
Wow, new bonnet shoes,
Oh, yeah,
for summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll bring the white hat as well, because I was like, Ted will definitely comment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my summer coat coming out. Oh no. Do you want to do a quick game of horse or something? Actually did a bit of bunker practice with Ted, but then we finally got into the horse. So losing the sunlight here, I put that one pretty close. Ted ends up hitting that one pretty long. I feel as though I do have a bit of an advantage here as I've been chipping around the screen for the past hour. And that definitely goes to show as I put that one very close. Ted's last effort was too short, so he takes H. Fast forward a couple more, I'm currently in the lead H to HO. Ted does this lovely chip down here, which puts it real close to the pin. So I've got one more effort to get closer here. And I've hit that one pretty nicely, and it's coming slightly different route to Ted's, but it should come back round. And after measuring it, Ted's was slightly closer. However, we did start to run out of sunlight here, so we did have to move on to putting. And unfortunately, putting in the dark was not Ted's strong point. After running out of sunlight yesterday, came back the next day to do some putting. Unfortunately, forgot the mics with me, but yeah, we're going to be doing the compass drill again, and we will not be stopping until we do one complete circuit of a total score of -1 or better. My new dog t-shirt says best dad by par and then picture of Soph on it. Oh, that was awful. Free putted on the second. Alright, okay, let's go again. Lap 2. Got to move the camera, but yeah, I just need to -1. Pressure ball this on for safely complete it, otherwise I require the birdie. Alright, round we go again. I think I need 6 of these. Well, today is tough. We continue. I think the 6th round. reset. Trying to cheat the system, finish it out, even if I miss. Look at the state of this. How? Alright, we need to make these two now. Oh my god. Alright, go again. Right, we do not give up. We get this done now. Come on. Got a chance. Battery's nearly done. -2, 3 balls left. Here we go. Just couldn't be easy, could it? Alright. Last. Only had 5% battery left, so good job we got that done. God damn it. I was expecting to do better there. There was just that one side which done me over so many times. But yeah, that's golf. It's a matter of inches that you miss by and it costs you a whole stroke. If anyone's having a go at that, let me know how you go. See if anyone does any worse than what I did. We had a quick drive up to Waipu in the morning. Bit of an overcast day. It's always nice when you've got the blue sky and nice blue sea in the background, but nevertheless, still quite an epic view. After getting warmed up on the putting greens, we head across to the first tee. Par 4, 329 metres, driver in hand. Excited to get underway on one of my favourite courses. And we've topped it off to the right. Maybe driver's going to be away for the day. So, managed to find my ball just to the right of this tree. Hit the 7-iron and it hit that little branch and dropped vertically down, so we gained very little distance there. Recovery shot now, tried to get over the tree, ended up going under, a bit of a stinger. Got quite lucky, came just to the left of the green here, so 48 degree in hand. And unlike the other shots of the hole, that's actually a pretty good shot. Meanwhile, Ted's ball zoomed past, it's played off the green. Now, all that putting practice that I put in the other day, can I take it to the course? And I've come a little short. Greens are pretty quick over here in Waipu, but we've tied it up for a double, and with that tee shot, we will not complain. Hole 2 now, par 5, 430 metres, dog leg to the right. You don't want to miss too far to the right as you may find yourself in the thick stuff. And that's exactly what I did, off the toe as well. So still keeping the driver out for now. Managed to find the ball luckily in this thick stuff, so you just want to punch out to the left hand side. Thankfully it's quite a short hole. It's out, boys, it is out. About 90 meters away here, so taking 52 degree at this one. And that one's come out pretty nice and lands just to the left of the pin. A putt for birdie after that first shot, we will take that. So you can't really see the bank here, but that bank's huge left to right, and I've nearly made it, but it does leave us for our first tap-in par of the round. Hopefully more of those are to come. Third hole is par 4, 345 meters, uphill and into the wind, so you need a good drive here to really put you in play. Couple of nerves there, and I've topped it. Fantastic. So not the hole you want to lose distance from the tee, but I'm going to play it smart, take a 7-iron, and I've hit that pretty smooth and found the middle of the fairway. Set the camera up nicely here for the 6-iron into the green, so I want to keep it low, and unfortunately the wind blows that one over. Damn it, the camera fell over, but as you can see, on the green. Somehow find myself with a putt for par after that tee shot. Good roll on it, however, didn't quite come further enough to the right, and we tapped it in for an easy bogey. So again, with that tee shot, we'll take bogeys. Right, driver away, iron in hand for the first par 3 of the round, 175 meters with the wind this time. So taking an 8-iron at this one, and I pushed that one off to the right. So short right on the first par 3. Got a 60 degree to chip back up here on a bank, and that one's pretty nice.
No, it's not.
Ted tried to trick me, but there's no fooling me on that one when it was miles off to the left. And hopefully we can make this one for par, which we unfortunately come short. And that was a terrible putt. And that's why you should line up every putt, even the short ones. Right, par 4, 273 meters. Putting the driver away, 6-iron in hand, and we've also topped that one into the ground. To be fair, driver would have been worse outcome there. Try to show here, I'm in a little sand divot. I managed to get it out with the pitching wedge just up towards the green. Now if I chip on with the 60 degree, want to land it in the middle of the green, which I managed to do, but must have had absolutely no spin, and it's rolled off the back.
No!
Which, as you can hear, I was quite disappointed with. Sticking with the putter here, just to put it close. Definitely don't want to run off the back on these quick greens. And we did manage to tidy that one up for another bogey. Another short par 4, sticking with the 6-iron this time. Again, driver just brings too many hazards into play. And push it off to the right hand side. As you can see, the flag's blowing pretty heavily to the left here. So taking that into consideration, I aimed out to the right hand side with the 48 degree. Put it up in the air, and I think I just went too far to the right and it kind of just killed it. But that's why we put in the practice on the chipping, so when we miss on this kind of distance, we've got a nice chip on with 48 degree. And chip that one up towards the pin. Pretty happy with that one. Now we just need to make the putt on the way back. And unfortunately you're never going to make all of those, but we do tidy it up for another bogey. So not playing too well, but keeping a consistent bogey train on the go. And the less said about that shot, the better. Another topped iron shot on a par 3. And I found myself not only short, but in this thick rough. So it took a 52 just to try and get it out there, and that's also come short. Wow, this is tough conditions. God's sake. Yep, blaming it on the wind. Nothing to do with the fact I topped the ball into the ground 10 centimeters in front of the tee. 52 at this one, and I've taken that one a little bit long. So pretty nasty bank on this putt now. So I'm going to aim up to the left of the pin, and hopefully it'll drop back down. Ended up hitting it just a little soft, and we've not made that one, so it's going to be another double. And just to show you how strong the wind is, the ball blows off the tee, and then blows over my camera. But we're sticking with the driver, and we hit that one off to the left hand side on this par 5. Just on the left rough here, taking a 7-iron just to get up, and that's the purest strike in a long time. set this camera up nicely as I was pretty confident with the 52, and I've chunked it horribly. But I do get to utilize the sand carrier that I've been carrying around with me all day. Don't know why I kept the divot in there. Obviously that wasn't going to work, so I ended up just throwing that away. Take 2 with a 52 degree, 20 meters closer than before. And this time I've nailed that one next to the pin. Learning from last time, I'll be lining up all the putts from here out. And I make my first 1 putt of the round. That's our second par so far. Hopefully more to come. Hole 9, driver in hand again, par 4. 330 meters into the wind. And I've hit that one off to the left-hand side, but fairly nicely. It was actually the first time all 3 of us kind of got a pretty good tee shot on the go. Unfortunately, I was in a bit of thick rough here, and that took a little bit of distance off the 9-iron, and I've ended up coming quite short. Quite possibly chunked it as well. But we did find the fairway, so 52 degree at this one again, and that's a bit too aggressive. Ended up at the back of the green here, so long putt. But all that putting practice, we've managed to put that one pretty close. Kind of gave it an effort to go in, you could say. And we tied it up for another bogey. So plus 10 from a pretty average front 9 is not too bad of a score for me. Hole 10, par 4, driver back in hand.
Shot. That's beautiful, Jack.
And we've hit our best drive of the day.
Drive of the day, straight down the middle. There we go. Right in the middle.
Left myself about 80 meters into the pin. Taking the 48 degree at this one. And that one's come off pretty pure. And landed right next to the pin and just gone behind it a little bit. As you can see, very happy with that one. Right, we're going to take our time over this putt now. Lined it up, give it a good look, and take our time and compose ourselves over the ball. No need to rush this one. Had a little bank off to the right. And we managed to make the first birdie putt, so that takes us back to 9 over. So perhaps a bit of a momentum shift. Driver back in hand again, 339 meters this time. And we've topped it once more. Well, this time it's actually rolled quite far, as you can see. So taking the 6-iron at this one just to put it up there, which again I've pushed off to the right hand side, showing the native bird life whilst I can. And I found my ball on this hill here, so it is going to come off to the left, which I was anticipating for. So I was aiming more to the right, however I still came off to the left. But we found the centre of the green. Hopefully we can put that putting practice in play again. And we push this one just off to the left. And I'm just going to tap this one in for an easy bogey. And yep, what a shocker. But again, I should have just spent the extra time, lined it up and made certain. But I thought I couldn't miss from there, and apparently I can. So another double. And it was also another couple of dollars for the free putt, because we were playing free putt poker on the day. The only thing worse than that was this recording. We did hit the driver down the right hand side, but here's Pete to show us how to do the old driver pitching wedge into the wind. That was less than ideal for him, but we managed to keep this one low and punch it out into the middle of the fairway. Right, got a pretty good lie in the middle of the fairway with a 9-iron left in, and I've somehow done that. Less than ideal. I thought that was going to go in the out of bounds, but it did hold up on the long rough. Got the 60 degree to chip out here, which was nearly perfect, but just held up. Pretty good for free putt poker from here, because it's just on the fringe.
Nice.
And that nearly made it in.
You can have that, mate.
But it's going to be a 1 putt for bogey, and very generous of Pete to give me that one. And what I'll do is I'll leave in his tee shot for this shot after me. Okay, so par 3, 129 meters. So you want to go off to the right hand side, as you do not want to miss left here.
Shot, come left.
Ended up probably not taking enough club onto this one with the wind, and it's come just to the short to the right. And I thought I would leave Pete's best shot of the round in here. One of his furthest shots of the tee, actually. Sticking with the 52 degree from around the greens. I want to aim this one just off to the right hand side, and then it should roll down towards the pin. Unfortunately, it rolled a little bit further left than I would have liked. The main thing is we stayed on the green, because if you go down off to the left, you're in a very bad situation. And hopefully we can make another one of these. Unfortunately, it's come short, but it's another tap-in bogey. So the bogey train well underway once more. Par 5, 458 meters downhill. And topped into the ground once more. Really need to work on that tee shot next week, I think. Although, thankfully, did make it down the fairway. So taking a 7-iron just down the left-hand side of the fairway here. Ended up going into the rough slightly, which is quite unfortunate. So taking the pitching wedge at this one. And again, I've pushed it short off to the right. Kind of fancied that one as well, so that's quite unfortunate. So 60 degrees to chip up onto the green here. Landed it on the top of that bank, but it's rolled well off, leaving us with a pretty nasty long putt. So a potential more money in the jar here if I get free putt. And that's quite far off to the left still. But that putting practice pays off. Right, hole 14, par 4 uphill. Sticking with the driver, determined to hit a successful drive. And I pipe it down the middle. Persistence finally pays off. You know, even a broken clock's right twice in a day. Into the wind makes this whole play considerably longer. But nice, perfect fairway. Couldn't have asked for a better placement. Taking the 7-iron at this one. Hit it kind of low and it's heading towards that bunker. But the wind ends up killing it short and we're just in the fairway. So now we're chipping on with 48 degree. Pretty good chip, however it didn't roll out quite as far as I would have liked. So a putt for par, but just off to the left on that one. And again, we keep the bogey train alive. Would be nice to come off the bogey train, but only for the sake of a par and not a double. So par 4, 350 meters. Again, this has got stunning views. Unfortunately, when the weather's slightly overcast, it's not quite as nice. However, when it's blue sky, it's outrageous. Re-teeing over here on the left-hand side as it was a bit hilly. And unfortunately, the camera blows over. And what you can hear there is my second best drive of the round.
Oh, and the camera fell over.
So showing Ted's instead, which he's hit off to the right-hand side. And yeah, we'll save Pete's for another day. Let's just say it wasn't ideal. Anyway, 52 degree at this one, about 100 meters out. And again, I pushed it kind of short right. So with those approaches, I'm doing something slightly wrong, I think. Going with a safer option here, taking the putter. No need in bringing the blade into consideration. Takes a nasty little bounce just as it gets on the green, which slows it up a little bit. And we've got a putt for par, which unfortunately we've just missed off to the left-hand side. So we're going to keep the bogey train alive. Nice tap in, taking a 16 over with 2 holes left to play. And I think that's been 6 bogeys in a row. Taking the 48 degree at this one. Put a solid strike on it. And it's just going to the right-hand side of the green. And we found the green. Just unfortunately, that bank is right in the way. So I don't have a clean putt at it. I'm actually going to have to putt slightly up to the fringe. And I'm not sure that that was even possible to get on. I either had to go in the hole or that was going to go long. Unfortunately, I missed long, leaving me with another putt off the green here. So technically won't go down as a free putt unless I miss from here, which I nearly did. But another bogey taking us into the final hole. So 380 meters uphill into the wind once more. Sticking with the driver in hand, found a little bit of form here. Hit it pretty smooth, just off to the left-hand side, narrowly missing a couple of trees and finding ourselves in the left rough. This tree does, however, block us out slightly, so we're going to have to just keep this one low, which we do, and actually nearly went into a bunker, but thankfully it came just short. So now it's a 60 degrees to chip back up onto the green. Hit that one well off the toe, got quite lucky that it stayed on.
Very lucky, don't come right off the toe.
And it rolled right to the back. That is on the green, so this will count as a free putt. Whoever was the last free putter on the day put in an extra $10 into the pot. So definitely want to make this one. And unfortunately I missed just off to the right and ruined my bogey train and stand a chance at putting the extra money into the pot. All Ted needs to do is sink this putt, and fortunately for me, he's missed it off to the left, which means we're going to have to do an extra putt off to see who puts the extra money into the kitty. Plus 19 for me on the day. Honestly, not too bad of a round, some pretty good shots in there, just some really bad tee shots I think, and obviously the couple of 3-footers. So Pete chose this placement here at the bottom of the green, and I was facing the other way so I couldn't see Ted's putt. Although he didn't even get to the top of the bank, so he rolled all the way down. So all I have to do is get slightly closer than that, and I've sunk it in. And why were those putts on the day, eh?